Hello, my name's Jessica. Welcome back to my kitchen. This is episode 2, Cooking with Jessica. Today, we're not going to do too much cooking per se, but we are going to make delicious hummus. So if you've never tried hummus, I recommend that you try it. And because what do you have to lose? Hummus is a Middle Eastern Mediterranean dip. Usually you use pita bread or pita chips to dip it and eat it. You could use vegetables too, or some say it's just finger licking good. So just use your finger and then you eat it. Okay, so it's really, really easy. I do recommend, however, that you have a food processor like so. Or you can use a blender. It's a little bit difficult, but it can be done. Here's what you need. 15 ounces of chickpeas. You might also find them to be called garbanzo beans. You need to reserve a quarter cup of the juices that are in the chickpeas. Okay. This is called tahini, and you need 1.5 tablespoons. And tahini, you can look for this little label at the grocery store, particularly Dillon's. It is in like the natural grocery aisle. In the really, really huge Dillon's, you can find it in the international aisle. So tahini, and it's sesame seed paste. That's what it means. Okay, so when you go and ask someone, you can just tell them that. So we have that right here. You need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I just use a lemon. I don't really have a measurement for the lemon. I just squeeze lemon in there. And then 2 cloves. If you love garlic, like this is the recipe for you. It's very garlicky. So make sure you have it peeled and trim off the edges. And it calls for it being pressed. And pretty much when it's pressed, what I like to do is just take it and put it in between like a paper towel and then just like literally push down on it. And when you do that, it becomes super flat. So press it. Okay, and it sounds too good to be true, but I think that's all you really need. So step 1, put the garbanzo beans, aka chickpeas, in the food processor. And then everything else. I did not put this in yet because I like to blend it before I add it, because sometimes if you put too much of the chickpea juice, then it will become a little watery. So I just wait for that part. Put the lid on the food processor and you let it process for 3-4 minutes. And then that's when you can start adding in the liquid. So it's really loud. I'm going to press it. Let's see how loud. Okay, it's been 3 to 4 minutes since I've been blending, and I added a little bit of the chickpea juice, not all of it. So I added a little bit, and right now I'm just going to go on the sides of the food processor and just pull everything down, and I'm going to blend for a little bit longer.
Down, a super dope homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such, and this is a beat you can't touch. I told you, homeboy, you can't touch this.
All right, we're pretty much done. It was that easy, folks. That easy. Garlic, delicious hummus. Now, not gonna lie, usually it makes more than this. I didn't use a full 16-ounce can of chickpeas, okay? Let's just be honest here. Okay, so that's the hummus. Now, one thing that I absolutely love adding is roasted red peppers, which come in a jar, yay big, and it's usually at the top of the aisle, probably in the olive section at the store. And once your hummus gets to this point, everything's blended in, not too chunky, I like to add the red peppers in, and then that will just change everything. It will make it all nice and orange, kind of reddish, and really, really colorful, and a great addition to any table. So, just the way it's supposed to taste. Garlicky. and hummusy.